Hello. I am sitting in the parking lot of my gift shop right now, but I just really wanted to sit down and film this video for you guys. And this is an Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike update video because I've been posting daily vlogs and then I just kind of went home and stopped, and I just want to let you guys know what happened and like what's in the future for me. So, if for anyone who doesn't know, I'll try to do a really quick job of recapping my whole 2023 Thru-Hike this year. So I started in Georgia on March 7th. I hiked for 113 days, and I hiked all the way from Georgia to southern Maine. And I decided to get off trail for a bunch of reasons, which I can link those videos below. But basically, the weather was awful. There was a lot of flooding, and plus, I like to work in the summer. If you don't know, I own Nahamsha Gifts, which is a gift shop in Guilford, and it's super busy in the summer. So I got off the trail the last week of June, and I wanted to work in my gift shop all summer. And then I was going to return to the trail in September and finished the last 230 miles from southern Maine to Mount Katahdin. And so in September, I did get 2 weeks off from work. I got it covered and all set, and I went back out and I hiked for almost 2 weeks, but the situation wasn't really any better. There was still flooding. I had to take a 0 day for a hurricane. I had to do a little bit of flip-flop. Again, all those videos are on my channel if you need more of a detailed description of what actually happened. So when I went back out for about 2 weeks in September, I didn't quite do all of the 230 miles that was left of my Thru-Hike. I left about 87 miles of the trail unhiked this year, and the miles are from the north end of the Bigelows in Maine to a little bit into the 100-mile wilderness. So it's just this 87-mile stretch. And I think I said in my last video that I was gonna go back to Maine and do those 87 miles. And that was my plan. I actually got a week off of work, got it covered, all set and everything. And I was gonna drive up and do those 87 miles, either as day hikes, or I was gonna park and get shuttled back to my car afterwards. But the more I thought about it, the more it just didn't seem fun for me, to be honest. Because it is kind of mid to late October right now, I had a feeling that there weren't going to be many other hikers on the trail, and it would probably get pretty cold as well. And the more I thought about that, I don't know, I didn't really want that type of hike. I know I like to hike by myself a lot, but I do like knowing that there's a lot of other hikers on the trail. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable. I like showing up to shelters and having a handful of people there. It just makes me feel better as a solo hiker. I like meeting friends out there. But picturing me doing these last 87 miles, I felt like I was gonna feel alone and cold and that I would just rather not, to be honest. I also felt like I was going out to do these 87 miles, not for myself, but for everyone else, because I thought everyone else who watches these videos wanted to see me officially complete the trail. I love that people are supporting me and they're cheering me on and they really want me to complete the Appalachian Trail. People have come into my shop all summer, all fall so far, and have asked if I've finished, and I know they mean well and they just want to congratulate me, but every time I had to say that I didn't finish the trail, part of me felt like a failure, to be honest, even though I don't really consider myself a failure. I went out and I did exactly what I wanted to do, but it's just, I don't know, time after time, just telling everyone that I didn't do these 87 miles or the 230 miles. I don't know, something inside me it wasn't that fun to say over and over again. I also felt like there was more of a focus on the 87 miles I haven't done instead of the 2,100 miles that I have hiked this year. So it's kind of been tough for me to deal with. I know personally for myself, I am super content. I am super proud of what I've hiked. And I honestly don't really care that I haven't done the last 87 miles. And I am fine with this decision to just call it right now and just be done with this 2023 Thru-Hike. I know I had a very purist-minded Thru-Hike in 2021 where I did hike every single mile of the trail. In fact, there was like a 16-mile stretch that I had to skip in Virginia because it was closed, and I actually drove all the way down from New Hampshire to Virginia just to do these 16 miles because I was just so in my head that I needed to do every single mile in 2021. So I have that pure Thru-Hike experience. So this year, I just kind of wanted to go out and have fun. And when I got to a point that I just wasn't having fun anymore, I did push myself for as long as I wanted to, but I just reached that breaking point where I'm done. So this is the end of my 2023 Thru-Hike. If you do want a more in-depth story of this year, I did just recently go on the Trail Tales podcast with Kyle, and I can link that below if you want. It's on Spotify podcasts and YouTube too. There's a YouTube channel. So I really went into depth of the Thru-Hike this year and all the mental struggles I had and how many times I wanted to quit. So give that a listen because I go over a lot of stuff that I haven't shared on my YouTube channel. I love going on Trail Tales. I just feel very open, and it was a really good conversation with Kyle. So that information is there. I will still be putting out a ton of videos on this YouTube channel, so I really hope you stick around. And I don't know what's in the future for me. Another Thru-Hike, another long section hike, backpacking, whatever. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I just have no idea what's going to go on. So if you have any questions about the Thru-Hike this year, I will definitely put out a Q&A video. So put those questions in the comments. I can answer them all for you. And I hope this cleared up a couple things. I am right under an airport right now. And that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go edit and post this video right now because I've just been delaying making this update for you guys. So thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.